World, brought to you by Shanahan Steakhouse on Sunday nights, specially priced dinners, which include steak or seafood, an entree, a side, and a dessert for only $49 per person. Make a reservation at shanahansteakhouse.com. Today I'm going to talk about a subject that's near and dear to our hearts that we haven't touched on before, whether or not Peyton Manning should get his way when he goes into John Elway's office. And since I have your undivided attention for the next 2 minutes and won't be interrupted by people who don't know what they're talking about, it's important to Peyton Manning that he has taken a pay cut. He's come back and salvaged this team, which would be, remember Brian Greasy? Remember post Elway? I hope John does. Because when John retired, and he could have come back, he told me out on the West Coast near Pebble Beach when he was playing in a charity golf tournament that he just didn't want to go through rehabilitation one more time. He had done it so many times. He'd won 2 Super Bowls, and it's time to move on. He left fulfilled. Peyton Manning is not fulfilled. So for people to say, those naysayers out there, those people who really don't get the positive aspects of what's going to happen this year, those people that would question the relationship between John Elway and Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning became here because of John Elway. And John Elway said to me over and over again, and he said to other people in this room, that I am going to do my best to help Peyton Manning finish his career as I did. And the way you do that is surround him with talent as Mike Shanahan did for me. And I don't think people get that John Elway's intent is to win for Pat Bowlen, to win for Peyton Manning, and thirdly on the list, to win for himself as an executive. So for people to suggest that Peyton Manning cannot go into John Elway's office and say, I'd like Wes Welker back on this team. It would be really important to me. I'm trying to win a Super Bowl. You're trying to help me win a Super Bowl because you've said publicly, John, that you want to surround me with the talent, enough talent to win a Super Bowl. Well, I want Wes Welker, and guess what? I would like Reggie Wayne on this team. I don't like Bubba Caldwell. He runs bad routes. He's
doesn't even have a real name.
Shut up. It's my time. We'll do Benjamin's boondoggle later. That I want Wes Welker. I want Reggie Wayne. I would like to have Nate Irving back. He was a good guy to go out with on the road with. I'd like him back on the team. And John Elway's going to sit there and say, Peyton, you're right. If you feel comfortable about these guys, I'm going to go out and get them for you. I don't have much money left, but you're right. You did give me a break. You didn't have to do that. We could have released you, I guess, and you'd have gone to the New York Jets, and they would have been Super Bowl contenders. So I'm going to help you out here, Peyton. If you want Reggie Wayne on this team, we'll get rid of Caldwell and put him on the team. We'll sign an extra linebacker, and we'll put him on special teams. Wes Welker, you want him back because you feel really comfortable on third downs. Think about it. When he was healthy, he was John Elway's third down guy. And then, is there anything else you want to say? Well, you got rid of Julius Thomas, so I really do need you to draft a tight end, Max Williams, out of the University of Minnesota, because I can see him being my red zone guy that replaces Julius Thomas. And they shake hands, and Gary Kubiak comes in, and they go, Gary, we've got it all settled. Let's all go to lunch. And that's what they do. They go to Shanahan's for lunch.
Not Elway's?
No, they go to Shanahan's.
Oh, okay.
It's right down the street.
Got great food at Shanahan's.
Elway's is in town. Shanahan's is right there. They just go down Arapahoe and they turn. And they're right at Shanahan's. And Mike comes in, and they'll go, Mike, help us settle this issue. He wants Reggie Wayne. And Mike will go, remember, John, when you came into my office and I said, I'm going to surround you with the talent. Tell me who you would like on this team. Do you want Vance Johnson on this team? No. Okay, I got you the people. Peyton just wants, as you did, you asked me for certain people, I gave them to you, and you should do the same thing for Peyton Manning. I'm Woody, that's my world, that's my opinion. If you disagree with me, take it to the house yourself and don't bother me.